Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Victor Robles digging in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, and the Giants now have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trea Turner.
Here now is Trea Turner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. For the current campaign, Turner brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Howie Kendrick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Robles, base runner at first with one out. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Dickerson. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Robles blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And stepping up now, Michael Taylor, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Giants with a chance to end the series on a very high note. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There he goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Again to third. A runner at second, nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Runner goes for third. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, batting at an even .400. That's down into left center for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Grounded to short. Turner has it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in now, Trey Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Sanchez has to hurry. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dubon has it, and the side is retired.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. So one away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Now in the box, Kevin Gausman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Strasburg comes set. Here's the pitch. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Juan Soto to the plate now as we begin the top of the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Soto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece.
And that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
In now, Michael Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Look out. 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses down below the knee. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Taylor goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. From the stretch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
On to Sandoval, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So striding forward now, Yolmer Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And an unlucky start to the fourth that time as the leadoff man is set down. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 8.
Now batting, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Turner moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice the swing.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate now, Steven Strasburg. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Soto is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
3-1 to him now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, Michael Taylor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. John Del Gustave takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 74, Yandel Gustave.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Up next for Washington.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-1 to Yan Gomes.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Full count, 3-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. The tag from Crawford, and they got him at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. At the plate, Aramis Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Mike Yastrzemski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So digging in now, Mauricio Dubon, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Strasburg on 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Logan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Logan Webb.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Stephen Strasburg. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes. Into the box, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. Career homer number 149. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count even at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to the left side. Kendrick on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But a run for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, from Pablo Sandoval. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 1. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. 1 out.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The Giants entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Juan Soto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A 1 pitch on its way. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a cold strike 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The inning lead to a run for the Nationals. At the plate, Aramis Garcia. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Steven Duggar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there at the knees, strike 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line drive to center field. Robles is right there, 1 down. On to first, a double play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mauricio Dubon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Trevor Gott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Trevor Gott.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Standing in as Drupal Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Gott utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In there for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with a man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Will Harris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 36.
Settling in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Now that first baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Taylor is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So striding in, Brandon Belt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Nationals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Strasburg earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Will Harris records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-1. At the start of the day, the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West, while the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East. Dinelson Lamet struck out 12 on the way to the win as San Diego beat the Tigers 4-0. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West. Nicholas Castellanos had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Reds were winners over the Diamondbacks 8-0. As of right now, the Reds are atop the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. In the standings, the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, while the Dodgers are atop the NL West. The Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 4-2. At the start of the day, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. Brandon Nimmo grabbed 4 hits overall in the contest, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. Jake Arrieta pitched into the 9th inning with 1 earned run on his line as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 2-1. As of right now, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Phillies are atop the National League East Division. The Miami Marlins totaled 11 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-0. As of today, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, while the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East. Domingo Santana was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as Cleveland took care of the Yankees 8-4. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Royals smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Rays are leading the American League East, and the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. The Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 9-2. As of right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are 2nd in the division. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-3. Heading into the day, the Twins are leading the Central Division, while the Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East. The Chicago White Sox got 11 hits overall as they destroyed the Angels 10-4. At the start of the day, the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West, and the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Texas Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 10-4. In the standings, the Rangers sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. The Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 11-4. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, and the Athletics are atop the division. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.